Hey guys, Marcus here from Animink. Like many content marketers, you probably spend a ton of hours figuring out what to write about, researching the subject, and painstakingly typing out the words to get your message across. But don't publish your next blog post just yet. You need to optimize it for search engines. If you don't, you run the risk of nobody ever finding out that it even exists, and Google's going to index that content. So if you've got keywords in there and some other great things, it's going to increase your ranking organically. Now, while SEO is best left in the hands of experts, like the folks at Animink for search engine optimization services, it's also important for you to know some basic blogging SEO if you are a writer. Now, where do you start? Well, we've got a 5-point SEO checklist for your blog posts. Let's get started. Okay, number one, do you have the title of the blog optimized to what people are looking for? Nobody's going to read a blog about a topic that nobody's interested in. This is why topic research is key to blogging success. You want to find out what information people are looking for in your niche and then make sure that your title directly answers those questions. Aside from being clear, your title should also have a hook, something that makes people want to read more. And don't forget to put relevant keywords at the start of your title. They should appear in the first half. Keep in mind, Google and other search engines put more weight on words that occur early on in the title of your blog post. Not sure if you were aware of that. So here's some examples of a good blog title. Top e-commerce tips for entrepreneurs. 5 ways to determine the target market for your brand. How about why should you seek professional mobile application development services? And finally, how to integrate and embed YouTube videos in WordPress. See, these are great titles that have a hook. They're going to work great with the Google gods and make them happy. Everything's copacetic, right? All right. Number 2, do you have at least 2,000 words in your blog post? So according to HubSpot, the ideal length for optimized blogs is between 2,100 and 2,400 words. And that seems like a lot, and it is, but don't worry. Not all topics warrant a super long post. In fact, some topics do well when expressed with brevity. And even shorter blogs can still rank well on search engines if they have other interesting elements within them, like social media embeds, videos, infographics, and other media-rich content. I'll talk a little bit about that coming down in point number 4. Okay, number 3, have you improved readability with adequate paragraph breaks and highlights? So headers do wonders in breaking up sections of text into more readable parts, and they also help readers transition to the next idea. So go ahead and use them in your blogs along with bullet points and number lists that highlight your main messages. But don't stop there. There are plenty of other ways to make your blogs more readable, and here's a few. So if you want to connect with a general audience, keep your writing accessible. And what I mean is write for like a 7th grade reading level. Use short sentences and common words, and use the FOG index to check the readability of your writing. How about this? Use simple sentence structures. Try not to add too many commas and semicolons and dashes. Streamlined sentences are easier to follow for your readers. Next up, keep them short. With a simpler structure, you also want to keep your sentences succinct and to the point. Proofread your work to check if there are long sentences that maybe you can break into a couple sentences. And you want to do the same for paragraphs. 1 or 2 sentence paragraphs work great for blog posts because they make an otherwise long text seem less daunting. They also help move readers along. Can you imagine a blog that's just a whole big long field of text with no breaks or nothing? It makes it hard on the reader, right? So also, this is one of the most important tips in this blog checklist. Remember, you're not writing a thesis, right? You're writing a blog, and you want to appeal to many readers. Keep your language casual but respectful, right? This tone makes you seem friendlier and helps foster a sense of camaraderie with your readers. Okay, number 4, have you included graphics or videos to keep the user's attention? So you want to keep your readers engaged by using relevant and original graphics and videos that are either informative, entertaining, or both, depending on your goals. And these elements make your blog posts more interesting, and they can also help you rank on Google's image search results, which is also a great thing, right? Because then you're going to show up in image search along with organic search. And you'll probably see this step, what I'm talking about here, mentioned in every SEO checklist for blog posts because it works. A variety of visual stimuli is always better for boosting reader engagement. You can use a wide range of media like GIFs, videos, infographics, screenshots, or even custom graphics. Attaching audio files or relevant podcasts is also a great idea to engage your readers. After all, humans are visual beings who process images as much as 60,000 times faster than text. This is why blog posts with pictures, infographics, and videos tend to get more page views and shares. And the web, it's a visual medium. It's naturally conducive to adding some visuals to your blog posts, which is only going to enhance that experience for your reader. Okay, number 5, this is a big one. Have you added a call to action? Before you hit that publish button on your next blog post, think about how you want your readers to take the next step to learn more about your organization. A call to action, we call them CTAs. That's what prompts the user to do what you want them to do, whether that's to leave their contact information, call your office, sign up for your newsletter, or buy your products. Without a clear call to action, your blog post, it's probably not going to achieve its goal. It almost doesn't even serve a purpose because it's not going to create a conversion for you. So you really want to make sure you've included this. And you can enhance conversions by including more call to actions in several formats addressing different parts of your marketing or sales funnel. So I wanted to talk about a few different calls to action in this 5th point, and then I'll wrap up here. So a few that I've got, a smart call to action. So with a smart CTA, you can personalize your call to action based on who is reading your blog content and where your readers are in the buying cycle. Okay. Also, a social call to action. This could be used if your goal is to build your social media follower base. Readers can simply click on your social CTA to follow you on your social channel, and now you've got them in to the social media feed, and you can actually provide more information to them. They're following you. Again, this is another goal you may have. How about a subscribe call to action? So a subscribe CTA is a good option if you want to increase your blog's reader base. This would alert your readers via email when you published new content on your blog. So maybe by reading one, they want to read others, and this is a way to alert them and get them back onto your site. And then the last one I have here is a comment call to action. A comment CTA will do the job if you're trying to boost your audience engagement. There's no link to follow. Instead, you're encouraging your audience to leave their thoughts on the blog that you have posted. So, hey, those are the 5 big parts to boosting the results of your blog posts. And let me tell you something. Maybe you need some help writing or optimizing your blog posts, or maybe you're looking for an entire social media strategy or an SEO strategy, an organic strategy. You're not sure where to go to drive traffic to your site, but you know that blogs have worked. Well, blogs are one piece of a big puzzle that we can help you out with here at Animink. And there's no obligation. If you ever just want to call me, we can talk and I can provide some information. Maybe you're not at the point where you need something as extensive as a full SEO plan. Maybe we can do something small or just give you a word of advice. At any rate, reach out on our site, animink.com, and thank you so much for watching.